welcome back to the kitchen of Ristorante Verdicchio. I am Alejandro Windsor, and thank you for joining us and all your comments you've been leaving. This is a response to one of your comments. People have been asking what to do when they see mushrooms in a store or a market. So this recipe is based on that. What we need is some soaked porcini mushrooms. We're going to need mushrooms, fresh mushrooms, whatever you can find. In this case, we're using cremini, oyster, and shiitakes. Some onion, garlic, truffle sauce that we make here at Ristorante Verdicchio and you can get through our website. Some truffle oil, cream, white wine, a noodle, in this case tagliatele, and some prosciutto. This is a very exciting recipe where you bind all the flavors together on a nice cream sauce, and we're going to wrap it with the prosciutto. And this is really to impress all of your guests. So let's start cooking today. Okay, so it's time to start our recipe. We're going to start with the pan. A little bit of very good quality extra virgin olive oil. We're going to add a little bit of onions. Yeah, you got to make sure the pan is hot. A little bit of onions, just a little bit of chopped garlic. We're going to let them cook, but we don't want them to brown again. We got to make sure that this burnt garlic will give this bitter taste. And then we're going to start adding our fresh mushrooms that we got today. These are oyster mushrooms, shiitake mushrooms, and cremini mushrooms. For those who don't know, cremini mushrooms are actually baby portobello mushrooms. Every time you put mushrooms in a pan, you want to help them get all the water out, adding a little bit of salt right away. Salt will start soaking all the humidity that the mushrooms have and will help us cook it faster. So we're just going to cook them for a couple of minutes. In the meantime, I already have my pasta boiling. In this case, we're going to be doing tagliatele. After the mushrooms are being sauteed for a couple of minutes, we're going to add a little bit of white wine. Again, it is very important to make sure that all the wine has been reduced so that there is no acid flavor left. And now it's time to add our porcini mushrooms. Porcini mushrooms, you usually you get them dried. You want to make sure that you soak them in some warm water before you use them. And also the water, you want to use it and make sure that it, because all the flavors from the mushroom is going to be on the water. So we want to make sure we add some of that water where the mushrooms have been soaked. And now we're going to let these reduce until most of the juices are gone, so that will concentrate all the flavors. In the meantime, we're going to get our plate ready. Like I said, this is a very interesting pasta because it's going to be wrapped in prosciutto. What we're going to need is 4 slices of prosciutto that we're going to set up laying on the plate. And this will help us wrap the pasta afterwards. Okay, so we're going to let this reduce. We got our plate ready, and just let the magic happen in the pan. Okay, so now all the juices have been reduced. Now it's time to add a little bit of cream. Before that, we're going to save just a couple of the mushrooms to garnish our plate later on. Just 2 or 3. Okay, so now it's time to add our cream. Heavy cream, 35% whipping cream, any heavy cream you want to use. Again, we're going to let it boil. And now it's time to add our truffle salsa. This is salsa tartuffata we make here at the restaurant. It's just a mix of mushrooms and truffles. You can get it through our website and buy it directly from us. We're going to add 1 good spoon of it. And we're ready to add our pasta. Oh, look at that. We're ready to add our pasta. The pasta has been cooking and it's ready now. Don't forget to keep your pasta al dente, which means that it's truly cooked but still a little bit firm inside. Okay, so we have our pasta. Now it's time to finish the seasonings. We're going to put just a little bit of pepper. We already salted this plate before. And we're going to finish with a little bit of shaved Parmigiano. And we're ready to go to our plate. We have our plate ready with the prosciutto. Oh, that smells so good. You really have to try this at home. And don't forget to let me know how it goes, or if you have any questions, please email me. And if you want the full, the complete step-by-step recipe, visit our website. Now it's time to wrap it up with the prosciutto. We put the mushrooms that we reserved at the beginning on top, and we just finish it up with a little bit of truffle oil on top. And now we're ready to go and import.
Ormai non ti sento vicino, sorrido e tu non lo sai, perché ormai sei lontana, lontana sei da me. Toglierò